So in a move absolutely no one could have seen coming, ArleCATnno, of all characters, now counts as a cat. Why does she count as a cat? Because in the Nodcry Archon quest, she goes to a festival and she wears cat ears. She specifically chooses to put them on. It is canon. There are multiple stills of her wearing the cat ears. Her model is wearing the cat ears. They are cat ears. She even ponders whether this is how Lynette feels while wearing the cat ears. Now, some of you might think this is kind of a silly thing to use to include a character as a cat, but I would like to remind you, the only reason Dahlia is a cat is because his design vaguely makes him look like a little cat boy. Especially from behind, where it looks like he has little cat ears and his weird belt tail is a thing. And yes, for the record, this also means that SandroMEOW will count as a cat, because even though the style of the ears she was wearing was a little bit different, Columbina specifically calls them out as cat ears in the scene, meaning regardless of what animal they were potentially intended to be, for all intents and purposes, they are cat ears, which means we have two Fatui harbingers at our disposal. Look, I'm sure there's someone out there who's going to be like, that's cheating, but I would just like to point out the rules of the challenge is if they are somehow portrayed as a cat or in a cat-like way in a quest, that counts. That's the only reason Wanderer is playable as a cat, because he's depicted as a little cat in multiple quests now that I can see, apparently. Also, he's adorable.